It's all happening here in Bernal. A town steeped in history and culture becomes the backdrop for a dynamic street and rooftop battle. All right, the Tough Shells, the Ultra Rares, the Live Wires, and finally, the Shock and Awe. Let's hit the ground running.
Darkness blankets the arena, but our contestants are wide awake and ready for chaos.
It's a rare sight, a perfectly intact arena. Let's see how long it lasts under pressure. The Live Wires are cracking open Vault 1.
There it is, our first elimination of the match.
Peacetime is over, folks.
Absolutely, the real game begins now. Eyes on the arena, everyone.
The Tough Shells got the cash box.
The first team wipe has landed. Let's see how that affects things in this round.
The Tough Shells are staying busy out there. First cash out started.
Steal on me, going in. Okay. First gateway going out. Breaking us. Thank you.
The Live Wires got hold of a cash box. Back in action. I'm going to for the Shock and Awe, another team wipe.
That'll be a shock to their system.
The Shock and Awe have a chance to strike again. Team respawn.
Capture Vault 3. Yes.
What a way to open the match. The Tough Shells land the first cash out.
It seems that they're almost unbreakable.
The Live Wires just jump-started a cash out. The Shock and Awe stun the crowd, opening Vault 3.
Gateway 1 out. Use this gateway. Go for cash
The Shock and Awe
out.
swooped up a cash box.
Gonna use that zip line.
Move to cash out C.
Affirmative.
The Shock and Awe have kicked off the cash out.
Gotcha.
Midway through, and oh boy, the action has been relentless.
These contenders are showing the heart of champions, Scotty.
The Ultra Rares have been wiped out. The Ultra Rares are back. Team Respawn. Shocking precision by the Livewires as they secure a cash out.
The Livewires have really connected with each other out there. Great teamwork.
Get to Vault 4!
The Tough Shells are taking a crack at opening Vault 4.
Gateway 1, out! Gateway's linked.
The Shock and Awe swooped up a cash box. Change the game. What a round we're seeing today.
Split-second decisions really are game changers. Love seeing that spark.
The Shock and Awe leave nothing to chance, cashing out with precision.
Even our sponsors have to be nodding in awe of the Shock and Awe's teamwork here.
We've got the Shock and Awe at the helm.
Sure!
A long-awaited return to the arena for the Shock and Awe.
I'm going up there!
They'll be hungry for
Vault 5,
payback.
move out.
The Livewires had better stay sharp.
Going for that zip line. The Ultra Rares lose their luster once more. Down again.
Too bad, because winning is the true collector's item here.
Gateway going out!
Unbolting a vault, it's
Sprint
the
to
Shock
cash
and
out
Awe.
D!
The
Teleport here!
Livewires picked up a cash box. The Shock and Awe are charging forward. Power surging as the Livewires
defensive on
fire
D.
up a cash out. Gas line set. Gas line drop. Turret deployed.
Get ready for teleportation! Gonna use that zip line! Greatly appreciated!
A contestant is weaving through opponents.
The Ultra Rares find themselves caught in this round. Wiped again.
Okie dokie!
They're as common as a four-leaf clover in the arena now.
Roger!
A would-be thief just met a brick wall. That cash out isn't going anywhere.
Team, stay united!
Who wants it more? Our contestants have 30 seconds to show the world.
Goo grenade out!
Every move counts.
Goo grenade sent!
A contestant is finding their rhythm, stringing together one elimination after another.
Get ready for teleportation. Activating gateways now.
The Shock and Awe dropped a bombshell on the match, taking the victory. Their competition will need to avoid standing in awe of them next round.
And the live wires have also secured advancement to the next round.
Here we go. The live wires, the high notes, the powerhouses, and finally, the Shock and Awe. The tension is at its peak. Brace yourselves.
The arena is bathed in sunlight and with perfect visibility, the conditions are set for glory.
A flawless arena greets our contestants today, but I doubt it'll remain picture perfect for long. The live wires are unlatching Vault 1. Vault 2 is being unplugged by the powerhouses.
Did you see that, Scotty? Without initial elimination, the contestants have sent shockwaves across the arena.
It's sink or swim time.
Who will rise to the occasion?
The powerhouses got the cash box. First cash out rush by the powerhouses.
A crushing first team wipe just unfolded.
All ran into a different kind of overwhelming power. They're out.
Attack on B. Steal it. Sure thing.
The live wires grabbed a cash box. Going for a steal on B.
Follow me. Right. Throwing clue grenade. Better bomb out.
Electrifying stuff. The live wires have kicked off a cash out.
Throwing clue grenade. Time to disappear home. Enemy gun.
Eliminating opponents one by one.
More shock and less awe as the Shock and Awe get hit by another team wipe.
That probably shook them up a bit.
Close, but no cigar.
Going
A
for a
contestant
steal
swooped in
now.
to prevent that cash out steal.
Indeed.
Let's reposition. Yep.
The high notes land the first cash out.
They're really playing in concert, Scotty. Beautiful arrangements.
The high notes are striking a powerful tone at the top.
Taking some fire. Finish bomb out.
Another surprise and another team wipe for the shock and awe.
The shock and awe house is wiped out.
The powerhouses are busy tapping into Vault 3. The shock and awe are back on the scene.
Still smarting from that exit earlier, I'll bet. The live wires better get ready.
Get to Vault 4.
Yes.
That's a cash out by the live wires. The live wires light up the game as they move to the front.
Let's stand our ground there.
At the halfway mark, the competition is heating up.
The energy is electric, and these players are feeding off it.
The high notes grabbed a cash
Go after
box.
cash box 3.
A cash box is now with the powerhouses, folks. Things sure change quickly around here.
Get cash box 3 now.
Crowding into Vault 4. I'm going to revive. Hold on.
Move. Let's go.
Another outage for the powerhouses as they get wiped again.
Cash out C.
Enemy got me.
The powerhouses have respawned. There's no doubt that the live wires have started a cash out.
Move to cash out C. Advance on
The
cash out
shock
C.
and awe are commencing a cash out. Will someone surprise them with a steal?
First gateway going out. Doing things up. Go grenade set.
Oh, look at that steal by the powerhouses.
That gamble paid off big time, Scotty.
Defend cash out C. Got a contestant.
Go defensive on C.
Throwing some goose. Enemy spotted down there. Going up there. Affirmative.
Steal cash out B.
Ouch! The live wires suffered a wipeout.
Somebody tripped their
Not a
breaker,
chance.
Scotty.
Defend on C.
Great move there by the high notes, stealing that cash out.
Move to cash out B.
And that's a cash out by the high notes. It's time to go big or go high.
Time to put their game faces on, Scotty.
The shock and awe completing a cash out.
Gateway going to half house. Time to cash out A.
Tough
Full speed.
spot right now.
Throwing victory!
The Shock and Awe got hold of a cash box. Lightning fast, the live wire stole a cash out.
Our teams are fighting until the very last second.
Won't let it happen again.
Go for a steal on A.
Yeah!
Stay close to each other, team.
10 seconds.
Placing a gateway! Gateway here!
Well, folks, the live wires are the team to beat as we charge into the final round.
And the High Notes will also join the swan song of our tournament. Are they ready to orchestrate a win?
This Old Town charm might draw you in, but don't get too cozy, viewers. This arena is as unforgiving as it is picturesque. All right, the Steamrollers, the Big Splash, the Mighty, and finally, the Shock and Awe. The showdown starts now.
Lower visibility out there, and a foggy day is an ambush's best friend.
Well, what do you know? The arena has rendered perfectly for this match. Not a scratch on it. Let's see how long that lasts. Pushing into Vault 2, it's the Mighty.
Not everyone made it out of this encounter. It's a fast elimination.
Warm-up is definitely over.
I hope they didn't forget to stretch.
The Shock and Awe swooped up a cash box. The Shock and Awe have kicked off the next big play.
Placing a gateway! Hello! Enemy got me!
Took a hit! It's my time. Throwing the line.
Throwing goo grenade! Throwing some goo! Teleport here!
You're in control of the match.
Things up!
Misfortune for the Shock and Awe. Team wiped.
That'll be a shock to their system.
The Shock and Awe are back in
Hello.
action.
Steel cash
Itching for
out A!
payback, I'll bet. The Big Splash might be in for a rough patch.
Our first cash out goes to the Mighty. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
The Mighty are working together as one and ready for anything.
They're making it look effortless. The Big Splash secured a cash out.
The Big Splash are maintaining great discipline and fluid teamwork.
Drilling into Vault 3, it's the Steamrollers. At the midway point, the energy is undeniable.
I imagine the sponsors are pleased with the results so
cash box.
Food grenade out!
The mighty are keeping it strong. Cash out in motion.
I'm back. I'm going to revive. Hold on. Food grenade set. Out. Fired up. Reloading.
Making waves. The big splash have started a cash out.
Attack on C. Steal it.
Gotcha!
Back when I was on the front line, I learned that
Time to
split-second decisions could change the game.
Split-second decisions really are game changers. Love seeing that spark.
Sudden stop for the Steamrollers as they suffer a new team wipe.
Scotty, if I were them, I'd be steaming mad.
The mighty completed a cash out.
I'm amazed by the Mighty's teamwork right now.
Blowing things up. Bandit ball out.
The Steamrollers are back in the arena, folks.
Capture all 5!
Cash out completed by the big splash. A vault has just arrived. Get ready for a frenzy. Wait, we're already down to the final minute. This match has been non-stop.
Let's hope our contestants have some juice left in the tank.
The big splash are taking a plunge and opening a vault.
Hold that thought. This match isn't
Reloading.
over yet.
Going in.
Overtime incoming.
Cash out set in motion by the Steamrollers.
Go for a steal on A. Bring it on. Let's roll.
A long-awaited return to the arena for the Steamrollers.
Goo grenade set.
Time's
Bandit
almost
ball
up,
out.
folks. 30 seconds to go. More shock and less awe as the Shock and Awe get hit by another team wipe. Las Vegas, where the bright lights are setting the stage for a showdown of epic proportions. All right, the Tough Shells, the Socialites, the Overdogs, and finally, the Live Wires. Time to ignite the action.
Warm evening colors in the sky can only mean it's magic hour with good visibility in the arena.
The arena may be clean now, but it's only a matter of time before the chaos begins. Vault 1 is being unlocked by the Socialites. Get crazier than I expected.
A little crazy is good. Let's see how this unfolds.
Reloading.
Gonna revive! Cover me!
The Socialites have opened the round strong. First cash out started.
Make a move for cash out P.
The Tough Shells start a cash out. Fantastic steal by the Live Wires.
They're signaling something, Scotty. They're saying game on.
The Tough Shells are re-engaging.
Grenade. Gateway 1 out.
A timely lead for the Tough Shells. Fantastic steal by the Overdogs.
I wonder what else they can get away with.
The Socialites will need to reboot. Team wiped. The Overdogs are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash.
They certainly are playing dead today, Scotty.
Super move by the Live Wires. Cash out complete. By the Socialites.
Go to cash out station D.
Sure.
The Socialites grab the cash box. Cash out set in motion by the Socialites. With the first half over, the real battle begins now.
The performance so far.
Good grenade set.
No holding back. The live wires are going for it. A team wipe mishap for the Overdogs.
I'm positive they'll do better next time.
Defend on D. Good grenade set. Get ready for teleportation. I'm reloading.
Watch out! There!
Frag grenade incoming. Launch this here.
The tough shells have patched up the cracks in their armor and are back in business.
Time for a look. The socialites better be prepared.
Clear. Good grenade set. Protect cash out.
Strategy's unfolding like a high-stakes chess match. Our contestants are rewriting the playbook. I love it.
Check match time is exactly why the show keeps moving.
Socialites' confidence pays off. Cash out complete.
Heading out!
The socialites' cooperative spirit is shining brightly.
Outstanding. Cash out snared by the live wires.
A stunning display of teamwork by the live wires.
The tough shells are under heavy. They'll have to respond. Hard cheese to the tough shells with another team wipe.
Tough luck. No way to soften.
The Overdogs are crowding into a vault. We've got the tough shells returning to the arena. The live wires swooped up a cash box.
Okie dokie.
They couldn't settle it in regular time, so we're off to overtime.
The live wires have commenced a cash out.
Out. Placing a gateway.
The tough shells swooped up a cash box. The tough shells are initiating a cash out.
Go defensive on B.
Definitely!
Defend on B.
Can you believe it?
The Overdogs have been released back into the arena. Team respawn.
Deploy jump pad.
Looks like a team wipeout for the live wires. With just 30 seconds remaining, every move counts.
This is when strategies can make or break.
Vogues. The spotlight is on the Socialites after taking top spot this round. Let's see if someone can crash their party in the next match.
And let's not forget to mention the Livewires, who also qualified.
The Socialites, the Powerhouses, and finally, the Livewires. The heat is on. Let's see who shines.
Shadows fill the arena, and with reduced visibility, anything could be waiting around the corner.
We've rebuilt the arena from the latest match, and it
First
looks
gateway going out.
beautiful. But I hope these contestants bring just as much destruction. The Livewires have connected with Vault 1, and they're opening
Activating
it.
gateway.
The Socialites are dazzling the crowd. They're opening Vault 2. Out there today. Love it!
Trigger happy but strategic, Scotty.
Enemy
It's a
spotted.
delicate
Up
balance.
there.
There's our first team wipe, and it's not a pretty one.
First cash out started by the Livewires.
Throwing two grenades.
The Socialites have returned to the arena.
They look fully recovered after that team wipe.
First
The
gateway
Vogues better
going out.
watch out.
The Vogues are initiating a cash out.
I'm going to revive. Hold on.
Complete team wipe for the Vogues.
The Vogues are out of season.
The Socialites are networking their way to success with a great steal. The Socialites are unstoppable.
Going for the revive.
I bet they're out for revenge. If I were the Socialites, I'd be on the lookout. Blowing things up.
Two grenade set.
Great move there by the Vogues, stealing that cash out. Passion fades, folks. The Vogues will have to regroup again from a team wipe.
That's not a trend that I recommend our contestants follow.
What a way to open the match. The Powerhouses land the first cash out.
The ball three.
Payday for the Socialites. Cash out complete.
When a steal pays off like this, you just have to respect it.
The Vogues are back on the scene.
They're ready to crash the party. Looks like the socialites can expect a knock on the door.
The live wires swooped up a cash box.
Get cash box 4 now.
Quick, to cash out Z!
Affirmative.
Another misstep on the runway for the Vogues. Team White.
Not the pose that I would be striking if I were there.
Cash out B.
Don't blink, folks. Anything could happen in the second half of this match.
I'm pretty sure we'll witness even more unforgettable moments.
The Vogues have recovered and respawned. Cash out underway by the live wires. The socialites are setting the stage. Cash out started.
Gateway going out!
Watch out, over here.
Vanish bomb out!
Stick together, team.
Activating gateway!
No way, not today. A daring cash out. Foiled at the last. Fantastic steal by the powerhouses.
Throwing two! Vanish bomb out!
Thanks, friend.
Oh boy, the Vogues will strut their stuff on the sidelines for a bit. Another team wipe.
It seems they've been left in the clearance rack this time.
Reloading!
Throwing some goo.
Throwing goo grenade! Gateway 1, out!
The Vogues are back in action. Back when I was in the thick of it, every play felt like a high-wire act. Today's contestants are giving me flashbacks of my own glory days.
Wow, that sounds intense. I can only imagine the thrill of those moments.
The live wires completed a cash-out.
Move to Vault 5!
Absolutely.
A new vault in the arena. The ultimate omen of mayhem here at the finals.
Here! Use this gateway!
A powerful performance by the powerhouses.
The powerhouses are showing great strength through teamwork.
Another stage dive for the Vogues, only no one caught them. Team White.
Like a bad outfit, their strategy didn't quite come together this time.
The live wires grab the cash box.
Leg!
Run to cash out B.
A long-awaited return to the arena for the Vogues.
They'll be looking for payback. The socialites better watch their step.
The socialites are pushing into a vault. The clock is ticking. Only a minute remains.
One last push could change everything.
Gateway going out!
The socialites swooped up a cash box.
Overtime means one last chance to make a difference.
Going over there.
Let's go.
started a cash out.
Time to disappear! Watch that sonar! Activating gateway! Grenade out!
The socialites have been shown the door again with another team wipe.
Time to trade those party shoes for combat boots.
Tension is building with only 30 seconds remaining.
Tick-tock, Scotty. Time for some last-minute heroics.
Get ready for teleportation!
10 seconds left. Well, folks, the powerhouses are the team to beat in what promises to be a smashing final round.
And keeping the tension electric, they'll be joined by the live wires in our upcoming two-team clash.
Okay, folks, it's the big show. It's what we've all been waiting for. It's the final round. All right, the powerhouses versus the live wires. They fought their way here. Now it's time.
Here comes the final round of our tournament, complete with a rule twist. The first team to reach 50,000 will claim victory. Isn't that right, Scotty?
Well, this is a first. June needs me to tell her
Enemy
whether
spotted.
something is
Up
right or
there.
not. Ha!
Lights, camera, action! Our very first elimination has fired up the arena.
Get ready for some heart-pounding action.
You won't want to miss a beat.
Guardian turret active.
Vault 1 is being opened by the powerhouses.
First team wiping the bag, and it's a highlight.
The powerhouses grabbed a cash box.
Team fight.
Well, the powerhouses sure got the arm strength. A distant throw
Attack on
starts a
it!
cash
Steal
out. Talk about accuracy.
Now that was a well-aimed throw with a cash box right on the money.
Bandit ball out! Steal on A. Going in. Going for that zip line.
steal.
You know, it's the surprise plays that make the biggest difference.
The live wires have respawned.